Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney has just landed in China, marking the first visit by a Canadian leader in nearly a decade as Ottawa tries to reset and rebuild economic ties with the world's second-largest economy. Today we're breaking down why this matters for Canada's economy and farmers, especially things like canola and other major exports. Historically, Canada relied heavily on the United States for trade, with most Canadian exports heading south of the border. But tensions, from tariffs to political rhetoric, have prompted Ottawa to diversify. That's why Carney is in Beijing this week, to reinvigorate ties with China, negotiate new trade deals, and secure broader market access for Canadian goods. Canada's agricultural sector, especially canola producers, has been watching closely. China has historically been a major buyer of Canadian canola, but relations soured after trade disputes and tariffs in recent years. Renewed engagement could mean greater sales and price stability for farmers, which would ripple through local economies from the prairies to export hubs. It's not just agriculture. Energy, minerals, manufactured goods, and services all stand to benefit if trade expands. Rebuilding trust with China could help Canadian businesses reduce dependence on one market and better withstand economic swings. Of course, there are challenges. China has its own strategic priorities, and Western concerns about human rights, technology transfer, and geopolitical competition can complicate talks. Canadian officials say trade expansion doesn't mean abandoning traditional partners like the US, but rather adding new opportunities. Carney's visit will include negotiations that aim for specific trade agreements, cooperation on standards, and potentially reducing tariffs that have held back exports in the past. Observers will be watching to see whether new deals emerge or whether structural challenges remain. In short, Canada's China trade mission is about economic strategy and resilience, balancing relationships, expanding markets, and giving producers more options in a shifting global economy. It's a big step, and one that could reshape Canadian trade for years to come. Check out the articles. I'm Zane.